Friends, it is time. I am done with the ukulele towels. Finally. It took a minute, that is for sure. Now, there's a lot on there. It's narrow but long. And you may be asking, Chris, how do you know when you're done? Well, friends, let me lean you over to the back so you can see. Check that out. There's like, I don't know, 4 inches of yarn back there. It's some pretty good warp chicken happen right there. Okay, friends, so I figured I would bring you with me as I cut this and unfurled it from the loom so you can see our beautiful ukulele towels. Okay, so I am gonna do a few snips and secure it to the front, and then I'm just gonna, let it unroll. That is the plan. Here we go. Okay, so let me come back here. I am just gonna do a couple kind of overhand knots, just something real casual, but I don't want things to shift, so I'm just gonna do just a few. That's all we need here. These are ultimately going to be sewn into about 22-inch long. We call them ukulele towels, but they're for a ukulele. And the idea is that you need something in between. Well, you don't have to, but it's nice to have something in between the instrument and the case when you have it sitting in the case. But also, if you are playing ukulele and you're in, say, Florida, like my folks will be very soon, you might need something with you to kind of protect it if you're, sweaty or anything. Protect you, protect the instrument, whatever. You have a ukulele towel there just in case. So, there we go. So we have done a couple versions of the ukulele towels so far. This one we actually made even a little narrower than the original version because we found that the original version you had to kind of tuck around the instrument a little bit, and we want it to kind of lay flat in the case. And think kind of for a like a tenor or I guess concert. Anyways, just imagine a couple different varieties of sizes of ukuleles. It fits pretty well in the case. So here we go. We're all free. Let's unfurl this. Okay, here we go. Let me take the break off and we'll see. Now for this version of the ukulele towels, I intentionally changed colors a little more often. By the way, I have so much on here that it's really like right up against the table. So it's not just gonna pull easily. It may make me work for it. That's the idea. Okay, here we go. It's gonna keep getting stuck. That is our plight for today. Okay, here we go. Come on, you can do it. All right. Oh, now we're in the clear. So what I wanted to do with this is I wanted to make sure that I was changing colors a little more frequently so that you'd have this fun explosion of colors. There were no real restrictions when it came to colors, so I'm gonna wash this up and I'm gonna have my seamstress just measure every 22 inches and put some hems in. And that's gonna be the whole project, friends. Look at this. How fun. Here, let me get some of this out of the way. I kept trying to protect my project from if it shifted a little bit. I wanted to make sure I still kept some good tension. So that's why I put in some craft paper just to as a little extra insurance. There we go. But you can see I did this whole kind of kaleidoscope of colors for the warp. So we would have plenty of fun variations. This is like a, I don't know if it's like a black or like a dark plum color. Boy, I got craft paper everywhere. Okay, wait, we're not done. We're not done yet. Here we go. Woohoo! There's so much paper. Okay, we can do it. Oh, there we go. We're all the way back to the beginning. So the plan is I'm going to take this whole big, long, colorful, narrow bit of fabric. I'm going to put it through the washer and dryer, and then I will hand it over to my lovely seamstress, and she will put in some hems, and we should have about 10, maybe 11 ukulele towels when all is said and done. But I want to make sure you got to see the very end of the project, since I know you've been following along. So if this inspires you, maybe it's time for you to make a few ukulele towels of your own. Happy weaving.